What's up, boys, girls, and everything between? We're doing this thing again. Should be fun. Just slaughter them. Just slaughter them. There we go. That was easy. Anyway, I've dealt with that problem. There's so many resources coming, it's fantastic. Why don't you build one of them simulators? And you go and gather yourselves some minerals. Should be a good time. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see, what have I been thinking about today? What's on the agenda for my thought patterns this evening? I don't know, so let's see, what have I been thinking about lately? What have I been thinking about? I don't even know. What are we doing? Let's do that thing. Continue to gather resources. Now we got this guy who's doing nothing. Just kinda hanging out. Still got a lot of SP in there, and we got even more there. Alright. We're gonna declare ourselves a war against our enemies. We have proven capable in the past of winning this war. Therefore, I require more Vespine gas. You hear that? I don't think so. Let's keep our Vespine production fairly high, if possible. Yes. What are you doing? Screw it. Just give me some Vespine. We'll call that even. I'll get mad at you. Then once we got enough Vespine, we will build a second scout. Yeah, it's not working out so well for you. Yeah, that didn't work out very well. It's okay. But Zerg do not have the resources necessary to sustain this wall. I am far more particular on how I build my armies. We will be okay. We have many scouts coming down the pipeline. Many scouts. And because of that, once we have a full-on air presence in this wall, we will win. And I have one scout, 2 scouts so far. Scouts are powerful, they're good. They're definitely good at what they do. That's a lot of air defenses there, though. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Okay, that's Terran. I don't know why the Terrans are dinking around in these parts. That's okay. Build another pylon if you wouldn't mind. Keep up that side production. Is that almost finished with the shields? That didn't do you so good. Sweet. We drove them off. Make sure that our scouts have a little bit of extra ammo. I think that we have a pretty good military presence here, however. We need more of you, that's for sure. We keep these guys building, and we will eventually prevail. So, I was thinking about the commodification, I suppose, of our own lives. We're nothing but commodities, right? I've talked about this in the past for those of you who have been tuning in for some time. We're an empty, trivial culture. Just as Aldous Huxley feared and what he detailed in Brave New World, right? We're a culture that doesn't matter. We're a culture that is full of people who are okay with being commodified. They're okay with celebrities being the ones who give them any defining feature of who they are. They'll listen to them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, shit. So we've got a Terran military force that is more than capable and willing to fight us. So let's take them out. That was easy. But they left us a little bit defenseless down here in the south. That's okay. We'll keep up the offensive. Kill him, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Appreciate it. Aren't we just commodities? Aren't we just something to be bought and sold? Our defining cultural feature is pretty well... it's pretty well billboards. That's the culture you live in. Billboards. Advertisements or something hollow. Something pointless. That's the world in which we live. Is that you, the individual, are nothing more than something to be bought and sold. You don't matter. None of us matter down here on the lower end of existence. Isn't that true? Do you feel like you matter in the greater scheme of things? Do you feel that your life actually has intrinsic value in the face just mine minerals, I don't care, in the face of our inevitable doom? What are you told to believe in? Whatever the TV tells you to, whatever the billboard tells you to, what your parents, what your boss tells you to believe in. Why don't you stop being a bootlicker for 10 fucking seconds? 10 seconds, that's all I ask. For 10 fucking seconds would ask you to care about who you are. I'd ask you to understand that you have deeper value outside of that which you produce, outside of the value that has been assigned to you from birth, based entirely on what you can contribute monetarily. Why is that the defining feature? God! There you go! Fuck! Why is that the thing that defines your importance? Exactly. Why is it your job or your education that matters more than anything else? Why is that? Just curious. If anyone has an answer. If anyone cares. That's the problem, is that we're a trivial culture that just doesn't care. What do we have to care about? Very little, honestly. We're a pointless people, and a pointless culture that depends entirely upon capital, then depends entirely upon profit. And I see so many people that regard themselves as strong, independent people, and do nothing but lick the boots of their oppressors all day, every day. It seems odd to me. It seems strange to me to just bend the knee to anybody that has more money than you. As far as I'm concerned, we should be guillotining those that are so wealthy that they actively starve other people. That seems like the logical conclusion. And yet we're just kind of okay. We're just kind of fine. We're sitting here like a bunch of cattle to be used by the people that are buying their 8th fucking yacht. What a pointless people we've become. A pointless experience is life anymore. Okay. I don't think the Terrans are going to show up again. So we're going to build a base here. And get ourselves more resources. Alright, we've got so many frickin' zealots. And we're building up an enormous fleet. I think we'll win this war. I have a theory that we're gonna win this war. My enemy's not gonna know what to do. Because we're gonna have infinite resources, basically. But there is no Vespin Geyser here. Be aware of that. And then we're going to build up some pylons, build up a defensive position. Sounds like a good plan, I thought. Once we got this defensive position down, then we've got another springboard, so to speak. Vespin guys are depleted. Wait, that's some shit. Fuck off, Zerg. Nobody wanted you here. Nobody likes you. We're pretty. You're not. They thought they had us, but they did not. Might as well build some photon cannons. Let's get this defensive position up to snuff. Have you ever noticed that? That everything that you do is based entirely upon what you consume? How much you can buy? Doesn't that seem like a hollow version of a culture to you? Doesn't that seem like it doesn't matter? Like you don't matter? Like humanity doesn't matter? All these dip fucks listening to fucking Jordan Peterson like retards. And that's what we've got. Yeah, that didn't work out very well now, did it? Dip fucks. Dip ass retards. Sending their troops into suicide missions. That didn't work. None of that worked. None of this works. What are you doing? What does the enemy think that they're hoping to accomplish by, like, showing up at weird angles and thinking that that's just going to win the war? Okay. Charles the 12th, you are not. Alright, let's take these guys down south a little bit. Do some exploring. What we got? What we got? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. There we are. Okay, now we know where the extent of their base is. My objectives are just to get those guys there. That's cool, I guess. Let's make zealots a little faster, shall we? Let's start bringing up the heavy guns. Well, that's probably about it for this time. So if you ever feel like your life doesn't matter, that you're depressed, it's not Mondays you hate. It's commodification that you hate. It's the fact that you feel like you're nothing more than a cog in a machine. Ain't that something? Turning humans into robots. Capitalists are all about that. Jordan Peterson would like you to be replaced with a robot as soon as possible. Jordan Peterson is also a horrible fucking heathen. Not the slightest semblance of God in his life. But if you want to follow such a fucking cretinous heathen, be my guest. I'm sure he'll lead you to the promised fucking land. Also, you're an idiot. Just because he speaks to your fucking 14-year-old sentiments like morons, you believe him. You believe he's there for your greater good. He's not. He's just a godless heathen. He stands for nothing. Is nothing. And I hate everything that comes out of his stupid fucking mouth. Doesn't make any sense. I know what he's talking about. Lobsters. That's your heroism. Lobsters. That's your neo-Nietzschean fucking analysis. That's what you got. Fucking pathetic. Anyway, I'm done ranting. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.